New tonight, the administration is considering the deployment of American military trainers to help Syrian rebels. That would appear to be an upgrade from what the president has talked about so far. We're going to take another look tonight at the cost of action in Syria. The Pentagon's top spokesman said today that despite the sequester cuts, officials will find the money somewhere. But what exactly would we be buying? Here's national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin.
The Pentagon says it still believes the scope of its, quote, limited Syria mission is to degrade and deter the Assad regime's ability to use chemical weapons, even though the Senate passed a resolution last night which appeared to suggest mission creep may already be setting in, even before the first Tomahawk has been fired. Quote, it is the policy of the United States to change the momentum on the battlefield in Syria. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs has warned about the dangers of becoming the military arm of the opposition.
The support for the opposition does come with some risk of the slippery slope of not entirely understanding when that support ends and how much it has to grow over time.
And then there's the cost. The Pentagon has been complaining for months about how the $500 billion in across-the-board cuts from sequestration would harm the Navy and other services. Now it seems the Pentagon isn't so concerned about money.
If this operation goes forward, if we're asked by the president to conduct a military mission, we will conduct it. When something is that important, we'll find a way to pay for it.
Republican lawmakers have suggested they may use the House vote about military action to end the sequester.
I told the president yesterday that we needed to stop this sequestration. We need to stop cutting back our military. And he came up to me after the meeting and said, you know, he really wanted to end sequestration too. Well, he's the one that can do it.
Defense Secretary Hagel said the cost for a serious strike would be in the tens of millions of dollars. But the chief of naval operations, whose ships would be called on to carry out a limited strike, suggested the cost could rise quickly if the mission expands.
A carrier strike group operating out there will cost you in extended operations, so I'm talking about a lot of flying going on as opposed to, say, routine flying, will cost you about $40 million a week. If it isn't flying that much, say, routine, it's about $25 million a week.
Secretary of State John Kerry indicated the Saudis and others had offered to pay for it.
With respect to Arab countries offering to bear cost and to assist, the answer is profoundly yes, they have. That offer is on the table.
Not necessary, according to the White House. Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes said today, quote, the type of action we're contemplating, again, I think does not come with significant requirements of international participation. Brett?
More on this with the panel. Jennifer Griffin live at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you.